And welcome back to Rob and Elliott tonight. My next guest on the show was one of Northern Ireland's top chefs. He's worked and indeed ran many of Northern Ireland's top restaurants over the years. He's currently the guy behind the Forest Side Cookery School, and he's about to embark on a brand new TV project looking for the next young chef and the Rising Star Young Chef of the Year 2024. We're talking about Stephen Jeffers, who joins us in the studio. How are you, sir?
Good. How about you?
Very well, thank you. Good to see you. Me and you go back a long way, don't we?
Too long.
Too long. The first time we met was through cooking, because you were doing a can't cook, won't cook thing.
That's right.
We were up in Hillsborough at the late great Derek Patterson.
Oyster Festival.
At the Oyster Festival.
Best Derek, yeah.
Since then and over the years, I mean, you've worked in many of the top restaurants here and transformed many of the top restaurants here.
Yeah, well, I mean, my first venture was Grace Neal's in Donegal, the oldest pub, they say in Ireland. I bought it when I was 28.
Wow.
And ran it for many years. And then sold it in my mid-30s, and then took a bit of time out because I thought money lasted forever. Yeah, so background was working for the Guinness family as a personal chef when I was younger.
Now that must have been exciting.
Was.
Yeah.
Really gave me a grounding, you know, and understanding of consistency. You know, working for a family is different than working in a restaurant. There's nowhere to hide.
No, exactly,
you know?
yes. And what were they like as a family?
Great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Yeah, I worked for, well, at that stage the husband had died and it was just herself was left, and then I was obviously cooking for a lot of her guests and shooting weekends and all that sort of stuff, and back and forth to England and whatever, all that stuff's going on.
Exactly.
So it was great.
Excellent.
Great grounding. Great grounding.
Yeah.
And then got a glimpse of how the other half live, you know, because I was living within their premises, you know, in these estates.
Yeah.
So, and from a wee lad living the working class, the Donald, to this, going, wow, this really is a different world.
So where did your love for cooking come from then?
Quite a strange one, Robin, because I'm just speaking, I'm going to revisit where it all started this summer. My grandmother's sister emigrated in the 30s, I think, to America.
Right.
And hooked up with a really nice American gentleman and made her life in America. And when my grandmother died, she left a wee bit of money, not an awful lot of money, in her will, and said to my daddy, I want you to bring the family out whenever I go to see my Aunt Esther, who had been my aunt then. And I, as I say, my background was originally, I was from East Belfast, Craigie Road direction, then we moved up to Donald. And in the 70s and 80s, you might remember, 70s, definitely the 70s, the food was bland. You know, there was no fresh herbs. It was, you had a bit of champ, maybe, and a bit of bacon for your dinner, you know, and a bit of stew at home, and, you know, a very basic food. And then we got the trip over to America to meet the old auntie, and wow, she could cook. And there was all these flavours coming in, you know, like Mexican flavours, and this American thing was going on. And it just clicked on me while I was there for that 3 weeks in America. Well, I have an interest in food. Yeah. Now, with no Gordon Ramsay on TV, with no, you know, there was no celebrities on television. It wasn't a job that you were kind of saying, like today, oh, these kids are going, this is great, see it on TikTok or whatever. It just clicked on me, I want to either be a musician or a chef.
Let's fast forward to today, the Forest Side Cookery School. You're doing great business there, aren't you?
Really good, really successful, thank goodness. It was a struggle after lockdown, like everything, to get people back out. And now we're not, do you know what? To be honest, we're not back to exactly where we were before lockdown, but we're very close, and it's getting better. So yeah, and you know, that couldn't happen in a better time in my life, because would I want to own a restaurant today? I don't think so.
No.
The pressure they're under, you know, and there's brilliant people shutting restaurants, you know, exactly, all over the place, and it's because it's so difficult, you know, so difficult and cost of living. So it happened for me at the right time, and it really is good, because there's quite a social thing to my job now too, where I like, as you can hear, talking.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
you know, I like talking to people, and I like engaging. Also, like teaching. I like encouraging people. Yeah. So it's really good, and I'm every night of the week I'm with 20 new people. Yeah. Talking, telling them how to do it, encouraging them, and that's where the kids thing will, I think, will be great. Yeah.
It's good to see you back doing it, because the last couple of years of your life have probably been the worst time of your life, really, haven't they?
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah.
Tell us, you had cancer.
Yeah, I did. I I noticed probably for the last 3 years I felt really unwell. And unfortunately, I've been to my doctors over the 2 years 3 times. Sorry to say, my local GP didn't pick up on it. And I had developed 2 tumours here, the side of my throat. And I remember a Sunday night passing my aunt's house and went in for a cup of tea. My aunt said to me, Steve, that's not getting any better. Look at that tumour in yours. It wasn't tumour, we called it a lump,
yes,
you know?
Yes.
And bless her, she handed me an envelope. There was 100 quid on it. She says, go and get yourself the ulcer clinic. Get yourself a consultation. And we booked in the ulcer clinic for that Friday. And I was diagnosed on the Friday within 10 minutes with stage 3 cancer.
Wow.
Talk about a shock, Robin.
Yeah.
It's like somebody run over you with a steamroller.
Yeah,
You know, I was getting thinking I had flipping tonsillitis or something, or some sort of thing. But I was told it's stage 3 cancer, and then what you do then is the red flag. I was red flagged to the Royal on the Monday. And on the Monday they confirmed that yes, stage 3. You could have 2 types of cancer. They didn't know what cancer it was. This one's a hard fix, but we'll fix you.
Right, yes.
And you have a good chance.
Yeah.
This one we can't fix.
Right.
But we won't know until a while. Sorry, I get emotional sometimes talking about it. We don't know for a while until we go through your CT scans, your PET scans, all those different scans. And thank God it was the one they could fix.
Yes. Yeah.
But it was a hard fix.
Yeah.
So 10 chemos, 30 radiations, 3 operations, 3 stone of weight lost.
And for somebody who likes to talk, it's not the kind of cancer you want either.
And I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And I thought my career was over.
Yeah.
I'm a singer, I'm a trumpet player.
Yeah.
And I thought, my goodness, couldn't taste. Couldn't eat for 6 months. I fed through a stomach tube, peg they call it, my stomach for 6 months. No water, no intake, nothing. So tough.
Yeah.
Tough time.
But you've got the all clear.
December, I went in, never forget it. And then this December there, and wow, fantastic. Be told, you've beat this. So I'm in remission.
Yeah. You're in remission, you're back to work, you're working away at the cookery school.
I came back to work after 3 months.
Really?
The doctor told me to take a year off. Here's me, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, good for here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new project, because we're on the lookout for the Rising Star Young Chef of the Year 2024. What are we looking for? How's it all going to work then?
Well, we're looking for great kids, really, you know. They have to be between the age of 10 to 16. And we're looking at kids who really got an interest in cookery, really can talk and have a touch on their little personalities, and then really get them into the competition. I think we're starting off with 12 and working down to the final 2.
Yeah.
And that's the guts of it. And then obviously we'll encourage them as we go on, and they'll be in one-on-one with me in the kitchen.
So it's going to be a great experience to get into an actual kitchen as well and do this. And I mean, throughout the show as well, there's going to be local produce involved, there's going to be healthy food involved, there's a whole lot of things, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to try and touch on everything from what we want them to put as a short video in to see. We'll work our way through the videos to see who are the candidates who are going to get to that final 12. And what we want them to do at that stage is to put in just a short video, like 2 minutes, of talking a bit about their dish, their family favourite dish, and a photograph of it at the end. And then we'll get them back into the kitchen, and then we'll get them to reproduce that dish, and we'll see then their organisation skills, flavour, their knife skills, their understanding of composition of the dish, all that stuff. And then we'll bring in the next part of the journey, which will be probably something like, you know, I'll probably do a skills set where they'll get a recipe from me handed, which might be a pavlova, or which might be a perfect poached egg, or whatever it is. And then we'll send them in the kitchen, let them do that, and then I'll come later on, maybe with actually yourself, and we'll taste and see. Oh yeah, that's good. We'll watch how they get on, and then we'll put them into the next round, which could be a mystery box of ingredients, and on go, until the final will be 3 courses of their own composition.
So it's going to be very exciting. So we're looking for young people aged between 10 and 16, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so if you
Yeah.
know anybody, the details are appearing on the screen now to enter and to take part in the Rising Star Young Chef of the Year. Stephen, thank you so much for coming in.
No
And
problem.
looking forward to working
It's
with you on
delightful.
that as well.
You too.